end of Balam Garden being, I guess, our revisit to Balam Garden, and it just started floating. And now it's gonna crash land somewhere. That's where we're picking up. We're also gonna see grown up Elle, which is interesting because in a flashback, Laguna, we saw Elle when she was younger. What? Go above. No. Get down. Get down. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Fucking guy. You fucking guy. Alright, well, I'm comfortable. I don't know what you guys. Oh, whatever. I'm not comfortable. I lied. I guess I shouldn't taunt my dog. This is the library. There she is. And that is the lady that we ran into. That's who we saved from the training center. I remember her little green sash thingy. Or the blue, too. Her whole look, yeah. You alone? Yes, I am alone. Isn't that going to be... That would be such an annoying question. No, I am here with someone. I have friends. I am not always alone. But I am always alone. Yellow. What? See, he's confused because in his memory, Elle was a little girl. He doesn't know that that's a flashback. I don't know what's going on with all that, to be honest. I can't really talk on it, but that is weird. I do. I really love Uncle Laguna. And tell me, what is it that we experience? I'm sorry, Squall. It's hard to explain. Wait, so she knows? But one thing, it's about the past. So we were viewing the past. This is when it breaks down. This is when we... People say you can't change the past. Even still, if there's a possibility, try. Am I right? It's past. She's serious? Give me quick. She's the one responsible? She's the one taking us to that dream world? Oh, is this like a special power of hers? I'm sorry. Wait, is she? Holy shit, that would make sense, because she's seen everyone that... Noah? Spying on us? Not again. So much I don't understand. She's some witch? Put a spell on us? I have enough problems as it is. Don't get me involved in... Squall is such a drama queen. I'm sorry. Don't count on me. Oh, he's fading. He's fading. He needs a seat. Why don't you take a seat? Have a seat. Oh, did you find alone? Hello, I am alone. One said under her breath was... What'd she say? What'd she say? Your zipper's undone? What did she say? Oh, you're my only hope? Oh, that's fucked up. Was it? Oh, that's a Star Wars gimmick. I mean, probably not. But maybe, you know? Maybe? Why do you people depend on each other? And you're on your own. Made it this far. Sure, I couldn't do a thing when I was a kid. Ooh, new cutscene. I love how they have the animation, but they have the cutscene and this whole thing. So I've depended on others, but now it's time to spread your wings. I'll be the first one to admit that I'm here because of other people. I'm fine by myself now. I have all the skills I need to survive. Not a child anymore. That's a lie. I don't know anything. I'm confused. I don't want to spend on anyone. How can I do that? Someone tell me. Someone. So I'll end up depending on others after all. All alone. God. I'll be okay without you, sis. I'll be able to take care of myself. Okay? What is this? A squall? Lost a sister? Well, I've been thinking, we're a team. Yeah, we haven't really talked lately. Don't tell me there's nothing to say. That I have anything to say, but well, you know. I'm gonna go kick some monster butt at the training center. Hey G, what's up, man? Oh, okay. Wait, I heard that sound. That sounded bad. That dude. Hopefully that doesn't mean we were like demoted. Alright, you know, thought it might feel good to move around a little. Let me know if you change your mind. Well, I mean, Squall's being a little sourpuss. I figured let's just keep that going. Do I look that depressed to everyone? I think so. I think I need to wake up my brain a little. Let's do some tests. Test number 4. Only Squall can use the gunblade. Not true. Cypher has gun. Attack magic can be used against party members. I'm afraid so. I think it can. There's an ability that allows you to make magic from items. Higher vitality reduces physical damage. That's what I would imagine, but I don't know for sure. I'm gonna go with yes. Blue magic is learned by being attacked by a monster. It seems like blue magic, normally it is. Well, enemy skill, at least. And with Kamari, like the blue, like, it is. But in this game, I think we learn it by items. So, I don't think it's being attacked by it. Magic Dispel cures poison. No, does not. Asuna would cure, but not Dispel. If you are KO'd with status change, but are revived after battle, status changes. Not in this game. Not in this. Oh, but are revived after battle? Oh, yeah. I think if you die and you're revived, it should be removed. It's coming back. But, like, if you end a battle in this and you have a status effect, it'll still be there. We'll see. That one I might. T-Rexor is a monster that lives in Balam Garden Tree. Yeah, this is true. This is true, but I'm kind of curious if that's not its proper name, and they're going to try to trick us with that. Squall's Gunblade causes more damage by pressing L2 with its R1. You can stock up to 255 of each magic. God, 255 is a familiar number, and I wonder why. It's 100 of each magic, but shit. You can stock up to... No. Oh, hell yeah. I was just guessing. This is just my knowledge, you know, just whatever. The first few didn't do good, so let's keep going. Signifies party ability? Fuck, I know, sure. You draw from party members. I don't think so. That seems weird. I'm gonna say no. You can save the game anywhere, not true. When a GF learns an ability, some new abilities may appear. This is true. Like the next tier of the ability. Yeah, a character ability must be set, otherwise it is useless. I believe that's true. Yes, I'm not 100% sure what they mean by character ability specifically, but if they are talking about what I think they're talking about, then yeah, if you don't equip it, then it's not useful. The higher the speed stat, the better your chances of a limit break. No, a limit break happens with low health. I don't think speed has anything. An ability is something you learn by gaining XP. AP. You learn abilities with AP. Under zombie, you succumb more easily to holy attacks. Yeah. If you're zombie, I would say so. I think so. I mean, I'm gonna say yes. If you're zombie, then holy would be very harmful. Physical attacks mean harm caused by use of weapons like swords. Yeah. Wait. You can steal a steel pipe from a Wendigo. Oh, fuck me. I don't know. I'm gonna say no. 80. I'm gonna say yes next time for the Wendigo one. Okay, good. So you can get it. I'm gonna change one. All right. This one. I'm gonna change this one. Oh, so I was correct the first time around. Okay, in that case, maybe I can draw from teammates. Oh, fuck, it's yes. I'm gonna mess that up again. Oh, and that actually made it even worse, so. Oh, what was that? What did I change at the end? It was the... Oh, that you can draw from your partner. Interesting. I guess that makes sense if you need to use it. Yeah, okay, cool. That's weird though, you have to go through the whole list. Alright, let's see what else we got. Zell's weapons are gloves. Yeah. You can still summon GF when silenced. No. My guess is no. Ifrit can learn the fire magic RF ability. I don't know what exactly that is, but if F magic is fire, then if more than one GF with the same junction ability is junctioned to a character, the effect of those abilities remains the same. Yeah, you can't. They don't double down. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure what that question meant. All status changes return to normal after battle. No, they don't. You can use the attack and draw commands without junctioning in GF. I mean, sure, you don't have to have the GF function. You could draw, item, and magic. Really, no, definitely not. When you set Squall's Gunblade on auto, there's no need to press R1. I mean, yeah, correct. Well, you don't get any benefits from it. The max stat determines the strength and effectiveness. Yes. When using auto to junction, you can only choose no to attack magical. A Grat sleep attacks. You know what? I think so, because I'm pretty sure Grat was one of the things in... I'm going to go yes, because in the training center, we ran into those, I believe. Everything was sleep. Fuck, I was close, though. Let's see what I got. That's definitely it. I'm sure you can. This one is... Well, I don't fucking know. I'm saying no. rat not use? So it does. Ay, ay, ay. Wonder what I'm getting wrong. Maybe you can summon a GF even while silence. No. It does. It's the same. No. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. Damn! It must be this. No. I can't change, I keep doing it bad. Yes, close one, right, with Leviathan. Well, I mean, I saw it, so it popped up, but that battle scared me. I did so much preparation for it, even though it was pretty freaking easy. It's just that I hadn't saved, and it was for a while, and oh man. But I did a lot of preparation that I was holding off for way too long, and so it was good that I did it. Yeah, I'm excited. So what, that's three... That's 3 of the... You said 7 total? Okay. Just trying to figure it out. Yeah, I'm excited. I want to keep going. I'm going to get through a lot of story today. I'm trying to. I looked and I saw that the Balam Garden, that return, that page on the strategy was super long. I checked what was left on this disc, and each area is pretty just short. So it's just kind of visiting. Maybe some conversation. All right, let's get through this test. Maybe I'll do one more after this one. Call it. We'll end it at level 7, right? All right, you can still summon GF in silence. Must not be. Still 80% no matter what I do, so I keep changing the wrong one. Are Zell's weapons not gloves? They're freaking gloves. Yo, yeah, I swear to God, is it bugged? I feel like no matter what I do, it still says... No, it can't be. I think every time I switch it, I'm switching one of them, and I'm still getting 80% each time because I'm not switching the correct one. What one have I not switched to? no way status changes return to normal after battle. I've seen him keep poison. I've seen him keep blind. There's no way. Oh. Well, you can use attack, but you can't use draw without junctioning a GF. Okay, it's this one. It's how it's worded. Junctioning a GF is one thing, but putting GF as an ability is a whole nother. And I was thinking it as putting GF as an ability. It's like you don't have to put GF in an ability. You can still just use attack and draw, but you have to have a GF junction in order to draw. It's this one that I've been fucking up. It was that one, so now I have to figure out how to do this. So no, yes. Effect of those abilities. Yeah. No. Without using it. No. Yes. Yes. And yes. And there it is. There it is. It was the wording. The wording tricked me. Damn. I'm not. Yeah. I would have got it. I think I would have got 100% on the first attempt. Because I kept going back and I kept changing everything, and I would have to put it back, and that was just like the last one I didn't do. Okay. Question 1. Evade indicates how well you can evade physical attacks. Higher evade stat reduces hits from physical attacks. I'm gonna go with yes. I'm gonna go with yes. Using fire against enemies that absorb fire raises their HP. Yeah. Well, I mean, it doesn't. I don't know about raises. It replenishes the HP. Yeah, I'm definitely 100%. Yeah. Question 3. Squall's finishing blow is different depending on the type of gunblade. Oh, actually, I have no idea. I hope the answer is yes. By using F-Mag RF, you can refine 5 fires from 1. Oh, dope. You can probably get more than 5. Fuck. I'm gonna say yes, though. Only one rare card exists in the whole world. A Buell sometimes uses fire. There's no way of... Wait. I don't know. Spirit only relates to using... Higher spirit stat increases the likelihoods. Only relates to using... No, spirit is related to healing. Maybe? Enemies level up as you do. I think that happens. Everything I look at in here, it says, like, a lot of the enemy... I think they do. Does this game scale with you? You encounter fewer enemies on the world map if you walk instead of run. I'm gonna doubt that. I got a really good score for guessing. That's so cool. That's so cool. I can't wait to use that. I wonder if it was that one, the amount. Do they sometimes? I'm gonna still go with no. I'll change one of the later answers. Definitely messed up a couple more. Good. So that is right. So I'm right on that one. Fuel uses fire. It's the tri-wing bat and the fire. Oh, that's what that is? Oh, okay. So that's a definite. All right, awesome. Thank you. Because I wasn't 100% sure what those were. I was thinking of something else. I thought it was going to have something to do with the oil. And it's like, if it was the oil monster thing, then they wouldn't use fire because that would make them explode. That's why you wanted to use fire on them. So, okay. They indicates how we, okay, yes. Using fire race, sure. While finishing low, okay, which is bad, yes. No. B will sometimes do use fire. I wonder if they mean when spirit, when only relating to using higher spirit stat increases likelihood of successfully, which would be yes. So I would say spirit only related to using confuse. This is what it would do, but it's done. It's not the only, like, spirit's used for a lot of stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna say yes though. I think that, yeah. Okay, hold on then. I'm right about the world. One. Daphne. I don't think so. Daphne, what do you mean? Ooh. That... Oh. I don't think I've heard of Daphne. Is it a lady on Impact? Squall's finishing close. Yes. Yes. Oh, maybe that one is what's wrong this whole time. That is right, okay. And in that case, maybe easier just don't drop many screws. Oh, is it enemies don't level up as we do? I feel like that it does happen though. She was okay. Then yes, I have. When you were saying that, yeah. Yep. Okay, I do know Daphne. When you mentioned that, I was gonna say earlier that I remember a name from like a while ago. I was thinking more current, but I don't really know much. I don't really know much about her. I remember hearing that. I didn't watch WCW, but I know names from WCW because of I don't know however many stories just reference. I don't know. But, so, like, I think I know of a lot of wrestlers, but that doesn't mean I've ever even seen any of them wrestle. I didn't know that, oh, damn. Oh, she passed away. Oh, that's sad. Yeah, we're gonna be getting to the... That's what sucks. We get to an age where so many people that we started watching when we were younger are getting to an age to where they're passing away. So, it's just... I feel like we're just gonna... people that we were, grew up with watching or whatnot, left and right, soon enough. It's really sad. Is the poo poo one the only rare card that they're talking about? I thought there's lots of rare cards. It's kind of confusing. Okay, we're gonna move on. Save real quick. I think so. I don't know. I don't really know much about it other than just the things on the guide. So heads up. Oh, hello everyone. This is the headmaster speaking. The lines have been fixed. I'm glad to be back on the air. Hurrah. Whoa. Boy, it's a slow day. Come on, give me a big one. You might want to run, old man. Oh no, he got one. I think you might want to run. You might want to give it up. You gonna give it up? You gonna give it up? You gonna give it up? Yep. That's incredible. Yes, yes, I know what you're talking about. Those little ones. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Those, those, those are the ones that you can kind of make into Tamagotchis. In the Dreamcast, Sonic Adventures one. Those little fucking critters. Yeah. Okay, Headmaster Sid Squall. This is the Headmaster speaking. Please come to my office. Repeat, please come to my office right away. Everybody, please remain calm. Also, please do not leave the garden under any circumstance until you. Does it really? I can't. Oh, I don't know it. There's so much stuff. Even yesterday, Orion was in the chat and he was like shocked at what I didn't remember. But like at this point, everything that we see and experience, I'm gonna be most likely. Again, obviously, I've seen it or read it before, but I've forgotten. Totally forgotten. Like I did not remember that Sid was married to Sorceress Edea. That just whew, that presents such a weird situation now with like Sid's seed and then her seed, and it's like what is why are they? I just don't understand. So it looks like I spent almost 40 minutes just on doing the. I guess it wasn't all that. I spent at least 30 minutes on those tests. So I don't think I'm gonna do that on stream anymore. Land on a fisherman's horizon. Please go ashore with Quistis. Find the local mayor and apologize for this accident. Tell them that we come in peace. Take a look around the city while you're there. Yes, sir. Why do I have to go? Do you have something you want to tell me? Deed is not just a special force for combat. I want you to see the world. Broaden your horizons. I have high expectations of you. Now go. Yeah, okay, so today we have to get at least a little bit into Disc 3. I swear to God, if we're not somewhat into Disc 3 by the end of today, we're just falling way too far behind. What's up? Are we going to Fisherman's? A new mission. Yeah. Big blur. Huge. Just tremendous. It's all blur. I don't really remember the castle, so I remember it being incredibly difficult because on my original playthrough, I didn't know all the little gimmicks that you can do with this. I came off of experience with 7 and 9. I may have did 7, 9, then 8. Maybe. I don't remember exactly. 8 and 9 could have been around the same time when I played them, but that's just it's yeah. Because this one plays so much different than the others. To boost your stats, to you would need to know to gather the right magics. You need to know like the whole card gimmicks with getting items and refining and changing stuff, and all this to make the weapons and finding the magazines to even be able to make the weapons. It's just like, what the hell? And we're already into disc 2, guys, and I still have not created a secondary weapon. Everyone's still using their original weapon. What's up with that? Make an official apology then. Serve the town. Go to the second floor deck to get to the fisherman's. The front gate's closed. Second floor deck. Oh, I know what they're talking about. That's where we looked at it. I because I made the plan. This is how I think the rest of these weeks are gonna go. I made the plan that if we get through all of these, we're gonna play Final Fantasy X Part 2, and I want to play 10 Part 2. I do. I'm sorry. I know it's not the best and it's kind of silly, but I definitely do want to play it again. And that being said, like I I'm gonna have to. I feel like I'm gonna have to just fucking grind the shit out of 10 and do it in just like a few days. That's gonna be, oh my god. Not engage in any type of armed conflict in the city. We do not tolerate belligerence. Do you understand? And that's an issue because I'm gonna want to get people's like I'm gonna want to get all of the guardians or all of the summons, aeons. Slower. Oh my. I'm so bad. All right, we were as the guardian. Yeah. No, you're gonna enjoy it. Come on, KJ. It's a hoot and a half. And part 2, hoot and a half. Just call it epic. You should go visit the mayor. His house is in the middle of the city. And if it's not, I'll be reminded and I'll probably be talking crap about it while I play it. But that's just kind of funny. It definitely was not what I expected it was gonna be when I first played it, and I said, what the fuck? But now at this time in my life, yeah, that sounds fun. It looks like we understand each other. Hell of a mess. Terribly sorry. It was inevitable we lost control of the garden. Nah, don't worry about it. What's important is that nobody got hurt. Love fixing stuff anyways. Kick back and enjoy your stay. Where's Fishman at? Are you the fish? You ain't the Fishman. Hey, the Battleground Garden, right? Yep, that's us. Alright, peace out. Alright, how do you know? Those patterns on the wall. Cool, I regret talking to you, buddy. Any pictures? Yeah, go for it. Go for it, no worries. We painted it a long time ago. 10 Part 2 is really kind of like, what the hell and what's the purpose? What's the whole point of it all? It confuses the whole Titus story tremendously, as if it's just so weird. It's just so weird. It's like, why even? I don't know. Some of the mayor has said, until you realize that it has nothing to do with any. That's why it's so freaking weird. It's so weird. But I wouldn't mind being refreshed with that. And that's the last Final Fantasy I have remastered. Actually, not true. My brother has 12 remastered, and so I can snag that, play that eventually. I feel like I'm gonna have to take a little bit of a break and play some, I don't know, modern games or whatnot, something different for like a few weeks before throwing on another Final Fantasy. I have to talk to the... this is the lift? No. Okay. So there's somewhere I can go down an arm. Oh, this arm. Ow. Somehow we can go down that arm. Maybe I missed it some other way. But now we're back in the fucking ship. Go, I have no idea. It said I was supposed to get a Colt fan free. Make your way to the second floor and exit out the door with the red light all around it. Go to the right across and down the arm, and then make your way down the ladder. Come across before taking the lift. There's a ladder somewhere. This. Holy shit. I didn't. It's hard to see. It's hard to see. That's incredible. They really want you to miss that. $100% would have missed it. Hello, old man. Fisherman. Master fisherman. Oh, he's master. Will you look after this? Lots of the places I've been fishing for years all gone. Terrible. We should probably apologize, right? Yeah, I'm sorry. It's our fault. He said just make sure to apologize for the mess you created. We were responsible. Oh, yeah? Well, don't worry about it, boy. Darn, you're killing me. Just kidding. I'm just kidding, boy. I'm so good I can fish anywhere in this world. Not a master for nothing. Thanks for coming here. Here, let me give you this. Oh, fan 3. Back to my fishies. I think the occult fan stuff, is that the thing related to the whole poo-poo quest? And if so, I guess you don't even need any of them. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Same guide that tells me where everything is basically also says, yeah, but like, you don't need them. It just didn't say it right here. I wish it would have if it did. Wouldn't bother. Then make your way back to the upper deck and talk to the man. Yeah. Is it? I know, it's so stupid. Am I not saying it right? There's no way it's Papa. It's poo-poo. It's poo-poo. You going down? Yeah. Okay. Papa? You know, that high-tech city, it just be on the train tracks. I guess you're not going there. A lot of people who stop here go there. Trains are down, so the best way to get there is walk from here. Great. What a joke, huh? Anyway, you guys had an accident and came here, blah. Go down towards the middle of the huge dome. Talk to the mayor. Inside, you can win the, catch a card. Meeting or lose a bunch of cards to him. As often ends up being the case. Keep trying to get it. Well, where's the damn save? Where's the save? Okay, go on. There better be a save down there. I'm not challenging this damn mayor. That would be rough. In this guide, I find it at this point in the game, how are people losing to anyone in the card games? Oh, they're basically the same person, I see. Man, what's wrong with you? Oh, well, let me know when you want to go up. Just so that's simple. I do see it. This whole area is solar panels. That's awesome. That's awesome. This is the mayor of the town. Awesome. Please, have a seat. Where's the save spot? I did lose the sacred card. So I should be able to get the Irvin card off of the wife. So I can get Quetzalcoatl off him and Irvin off her. Not wasting any time. I feel like on Saturday at some point I'll be jumping on. I don't know if I'll be jumping on late in the evening or maybe early in the morning. Or at all. Maybe on Sunday I'll do a quick stream. But I'm going to try to get some hours on this over the week. Or we finish it over the week. I don't know. Depends on where we're at on Friday. I have a feeling we might finish it on Monday. Or we don't even know how to do it. We're still in the process of understanding everything. Our technicians will assist you. They should be able to repair and service everything. How does that sound? Well... It's like the end of it. Oh, with the dude, you with freaking God damn it! Give me a second. I haven't thought of. I know you're talking. It's you're in the. Is it called the cradle? Is the level called the cradle? But you're like on the whole catwalk above, and then I have his name on the top of my fucking tongue. Trevlon. Yo, is it Trevlon? I don't know if that's right or not. I don't know. Okay, that means it's been a while. Yeah. I used to play GoldenEye so much with my brothers when we were younger. I loved it. That I swear I heard they were doing a cleanup of that, like a re-release or a remake or whatever it is, and I just need that to come out ASAP. It was Sean Bean, yeah, young Sean. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. Go consult with your leader if you don't have this. It's so funny, yeah. Well, it's obvious that you disapprove of us or don't like us, period. Please, just keep your mouth shut. They must have their reasons. Yes. You don't want military organizations on the stage. You rely on force to solve problems. That is in direct defiance of our principles. We believe that any problem can be settled by discussion. If you reach a mutual understanding, there is no need to fight. Sorry, now you got me thinking about GoldenEye. I have a handful of pleasant video game memories with my dad, and one of them, Nuns, my brother, who he's here, most of the time. Nuns, when we were younger, he used to always place proximity mines like above doors so you can never see them or know. He would just go through and boom, and it would piss my dad off so much when he played. I hated it. None of us liked to play with Nuns because he would use proximity mines and just we would always die. But man, that's some good stuff. You understand there is no need to fight. No argument there, right? And dull as hell, though. Violence only leads to more violence. We believe your presence here will attract violence. That's why we want you to leave as soon as possible. Hey, these people are free people, man. Let them get back to their relaxed lifestyle. Go back here. Alright, so we're definitely gonna save before I challenge those two for some game. I don't want to risk losing cards. They said something about it. Oh my god, am I not allowed to go back in? No, they wouldn't do it as if... It's probably a part of the story. I'll be able to do it later, right? Nah, I'll be able to challenge him again. There's no way, because we're gonna have to talk to him. There's a part where I see that we have to help him. Okay, so man, that geezer pissed me off, Squall. Why didn't you tell him off? Well, I'm not gonna even respond. Well, looky who we got here. A lot has happened since then. Banished from Galbadia Garden. Everything I built up, gone. After wandering around mindlessly, the people of this town welcomed me with open arms. Townspeople encouraged me to start over, very kind, even towards a man like me who is nothing. I'm so ashamed. Alright, Again, I need to save before I challenge anyone. Are we stacked? Yeah, we're fucking ready to rock. The fact we got Demi, and we got so much Demi and, like, regen. You can't expect everyone to welcome us. Hear that? But yeah, our guys, we're doing way better now with our stats. Galbadian soldiers! No, not yet. Not even close. Not even close. Or maybe close. To be honest, I don't know. Galbadians are here because of you, right? They're after you, baby. Better take full responsibility. It's your fault. Peace, Flo. Chill out. Fine, we'll take care of them. I don't like the sound of her tone, though. We mustn't rely on them. They won't be able to do anything without fighting. These guys are assholes. Don't tell me he's going to try to reason with them. I think he's gonna die. I'll go talk to them. Hey, I need to win a card off you before you die, man. Okay, wait. There has to be a save spot somewhere. Yeah, there. It's on the way. It's on the way. I just want to make sure that going to the right of the screen wasn't gonna... There it is. Wasn't gonna just freaking start a... Okay. I imagine I have to go down. I don't know what I'm up against. Where did the mayor go? Here we go. There he is. Kills me to help that old fart. Why are they wasting their time with that old man if they're after us at our garden? I wonder what they're talking about. I already told you, I never heard of this girl alone. There is nobody here by that name. No? Fine, we'll just have to torch the city. What? Wait a minute, I'm telling the truth. I've never seen this girl. It doesn't matter, old man. We're gonna burn this place anyway. A day is orders. No, please, I beg you, don't. I'll start with you. Oh my. You guys are real jerks. Go help. Alright, let's go. Let's get it on. Oops. Oh, not this one. Oh shit. It's one of those ones again. I will 100%. 100% KG. What? We haven't looked at Leviathan yet. We haven't used Leviathan's GF. I haven't used... To be honest, I don't know if I used Diablos. I may have used Diablos once. I haven't used Carbuncle. So, like, there's a few that I haven't used and I gotta do it to see. But, yeah, 100%, I definitely want to see them all. And people like, oh, Cerberus and Alexander, get out of here. I'll probably use them a lot. I'm sorry, but we have no choice. I think this is another one of those ones where we have to destroy stuff. Make it, like, do enough damage to where it blows all of its tops. Like the missile base. I think it's the same monster fight ethnicity. Tasty. Dude, Squall's hits so good right now. No, I don't have them, no. No. We haven't had the garden on garden battle yet. Okay. But when we do get them, you'll for sure see them, is what I was trying to say. But we're not at the garden versus... I think that's coming. Nord was the first situation that was garden versus garden. When it was really just one garden split. It was like a civil war of garden of the Balam garden. But then Adea has Galbadian garden. She took over that, and she has her own seeds. So I think that's coming up now. Yeah. Oh, there's something coming. You thought you were afraid I missed him? Oh, no way. Oh, here we go again. I don't know. It's so fucked up. It's so rusted. Carbuncle real quick, for funsies. For funsies. Oh, yeah, no worries. Do you think we'll get to that? Do you know where I am right now in the game? Do you think we'll get to that battle today? That sounds fun. That also sounds like really late in the game, though. Like, Alexander is usually a pretty big summon. Hey! Oh, that's awesome. Oh, nice. Alright, see you later. That's great. I have a feeling I can just, we can just spam attack. Oh no! Lone at top. Nice. You should get flight control regarding soonest, so you might be able to go. Yeah. Oh, dope! Really? That soon? You're able to get him like right away? Dope. Okay, 100%. We can do that. I want to get them as soon as I can because when it comes to these GFs, like the earlier you have them and you learn their abilities, the more beneficial they really are. You don't want to wait. That's one thing. I also need to travel a couple places to get a couple cards, quick cards. I've already delved into the card game on this. I can't back out now. However, Final Fantasy IX, we're not doing the freaking cards. We're not doing the cards. The only cards we'll do is like probably at the very beginning when they teach us and they tell us how to do it. Maybe we have to do one game. I don't know. We're doing cards. Say what happened to the garden? Oh wait, they were in that? That's how they survived. Oh my god. Why were they attacking us? Oh, dude. That's how you do it right. That's how you do it right. Odin being special like that. He is in other iterations of Final Fantasy. For instance, like his, how do I say this? In the Final Fantasy Online, his event to where you could face him and it would randomly appear. It was not timed like people expected. I imagine maybe people figured out some sort of way to time it, but it was always really difficult. If you didn't kill him in time, it was always like timed in a way. And if you didn't kill him quick enough, everyone one shot. He does the Zensus. I don't know the word, but yeah, it's a long one. But it's dope. Odin's great. Love Odin. So that's really cool. That for this, it's just like it's not. He doesn't play by the same rules. Especially because he's like an insta kill summon always. That's always his gimmick. See you guys later after I take a look around. The house on the train tracks has an issue of the remaining. And then there's one in the hotel. No, I thought I was gonna die at the missile base. I thought they were gonna too. Oh. If I would have taken her with us, we would not be having this conversation. She wouldn't be saying these things because she wouldn't have been at the missile base. How crazy is that? There was also, KG, there's also something, Orion, we were talking about last night. There's a cutscene when you're on, when you go back to Balam Garden and before Master Nord, you have to go, like, look out, or it was after Master, I don't know, at some point with Master Nord, you have to go out and look over the balcony, and if you have Renault in your party, there'd be a cutscene with her looking over the balcony all amazed, but she wasn't in our party, and I never saw that cutscene. Isn't that crazy that depending on how you play the game, you'll get a different experience? That's when I really missed you. Yes, the encounter's off. I've been working towards getting that. Orion pushed me into that last night, which is good because I didn't know we'd be able to get Odin so quick. So that's really awesome. I sort of felt the same way too. I'm gonna start to fall for her. I'm just gonna have Squall start to fall for her, even though she drives him nuts. I think I might have been feeling the same way too. Maybe. But yeah, we'll definitely do a counters off. Saving before you enter his tower. Right, so we just don't want to. We don't want to risk it. Don't want to risk it. No, 100%, 100% we'll do that. Catch you later, Squall. All right, so we got Trevor around the town just slightly. Is there a house on? It says there's a house on the train track. Oh, can't. Loud ear. tell you that? Your ears are really loud. That's a good spot. See you later, Mayor. I need to find a different spot to save, and then I'm gonna come challenge him. How do I get out of here? Oh, right. I remember where I was now. So there's a house on the tracks. Is that this place? There's no way that's this place. Maybe it is. I don't think so. Oh, this is the room. Let's see what they have for sale. I guess we have plenty of money now. Yeah, I don't really have to worry about that shit. I want to take the tests, but it might just be easier just to cheat. Found an issue of Timbermaniac. You finished reading it. What it's spin up north because they said there's one of the whatever place on the damn. Yo, does he sell weapons? Finally! Holy shit, finally! We got some new weapons. No, we don't. I need to get Dragonfin. I'm sure I can break a card down for a Dragonfin. Okay, we'll get the ones that we can. We'll get the better. I don't think I'm going to do Valkyrie and... Right. No point, right? Is there a point to getting every single one? Oh, because it remodels it. It doesn't give you a new weapon. It remodels. Holy crap, that's weird. Steel pipe. Dragonfin. One steel pipe, one Dragonfin. Brendo gives a Dragonfin. Steel pipe. Steel pipe. Elastoid. Elastoid. Steel pipe. This, both of those I remember... Well, I remember Elastoid I won off of Sid's, Headmaster Sid, so I know I can get that back. Not a big deal. I'd rather upgrade our weapons and get to see some new weapons, baby. Gear trigger, hell yeah. That was Mavericks, alright. And everyone... Yeah, I mean, Selfie and Quistis didn't have any new. I must have missed something there. Kind of frustrating. Hey, you like fishing? Oh, really? Oh, okay, forget. Okay, no, yeah, I like fishing. Oh, yeah? Okay, check this out. Ah. What was that? No, not my window. Last time it was my store sign. This always happens when he shows off. That's weird. Why did my line go backwards? Maybe I don't have enough weight. That's funny. So I think I have to go back up the train tracks. Oh, this is the house. It's a house right here. I didn't even see that. That's funny. There it is. An issue of Timber Maniacs. Finish reading it. I don't even know why I read those. I have no idea to what point, but I imagine it's something. Look, there's the doll. Look on the table right there. That's interesting. You took those guys to school, man. Man, that felt good. I'm gonna collect that junk later. All right. Maybe he sells this to Lulu. All that stuff there I got from this guy in Shumi Village. We're both artisans and share a lot of common. So we get along real good. Cool. Funny. I imagine that meant something. Or that somewhere in Shumi Village we're able to get something. I'm not sure. Alright, Mobile Balam Garden, here we come. The Timber Maniacs might be. I do understand why we get the other magazine, Finding, whatever, but I don't know what the Timber Maniacs do. Alright, I just saved. I think we can go do a couple challenges for some cards before we leave. Oh, the mayor. The mayor's sitting in the middle. Let me go get him, and then I'll go back to her. And then maybe we'll do a game against Martine. Hello, I challenge you. I guess you saved my life. Sorry for butting in. No, but I'm not thanking you. You don't have to. It's just that. Candace. I wish you could be a little more understanding about us. Not just a bunch of warmonger. Oh? Try to continue. It's hard for me to explain. I wish everything could be settled without resorting to violence, and there would be no need for battles. Like you've been preaching. It would be wonderful if things could be settled by discussion. The only problem with that is it often takes too much time, especially if the others are not willing to listen. So I believe that fighting is inevitable at times. It's really sad. That's all I have to say. I hope you understand something. I think the world needs both people like you and people like us. Thank you for all your help. Goodbye. Let me challenge you. Bro. Hate you. Hate you. Maybe if I come back, it'll be... Maybe because it was right after that conversation. Yes, he's not there anymore. That means he'll probably be back at his place and I can probably challenge him normally. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. We're going to resave just so I don't have to, in case... I don't know, in case we lose a card, we'll have to refresh, but yeah. Alright. Hell yeah. Inside and upstairs, come on, I hope they're both there. Where are they? What? And the draw point's not here either? Maybe because I don't have it. Okay. I'm gonna do things real quick. Wait, what about in that back room? They might have a back room. Maybe someone's hiding back there. That's not a back room. Okay, maybe it's their bathroom. Alright, so I'm gonna talk to Martine. And there's no way that I missed out on the opportunity to get those cards. There's no way it's just like that. So we're gonna hop in the ship, start flying, and then we're gonna dock right here and try to hop out and talk to them. Seems you know rules and familiar to this region. Play games together. Yeah, sure. I confiscated all the cards from the students at Gavea Garden. You're in for a challenge. Sudden death? What does that mean? We saved. We saved. It's taking him so long. What the fuck is taking him so? I even have it on 3 times speed right now, and he's still taking forever. We're gonna have to keep up to 3 times speed, otherwise I'm gonna lose my mind. Nice. Don't have tri-point for this fella, Samo 8G. I want to say that. I know with enough behemoths we can make regen ring, I think. But let's collect first. I like having one of everything while I can, and then I'll go above that. Okay, so whatever, we won. It's just to say that Martine has a lot of good cards. Alright, let's get on the ship. We'll continue, and then we'll drop right back off here to see if we can get to the mayor and his wife. Both of them hold good cards. Okay, so we're about to come to a part to where if I choose correctly, we'll actually have a decent sounding music. I think I want to do we want to do a slow song or a fast song? I was wondering, those technicians seem very handy. So, like, would it be alright if I asked them to fix some other stuff? Okay. As long as it doesn't slow down the work on the garden, go ahead. Try not to ask for too much. Yeah, of course. Oh, everyone's okay. But Sophie's feeling down right now. Thought I should let you know, since you're kind of like everybody's looking. I think you should go talk to her. Okay. I know you're a klutz when it comes to all these things, so I'll back you up. Where is she? She's hanging out the stage by the quad. I don't know if I've been to the stage. I don't know. How else are they going to repair it? With hammers and nails? This is my department. And what is? Oh man, guns and women, of course. Irving is something else. So, the quad area. Okay. Go down to the first floor and look at a map. Look at the directory. Assuming that it's not just right down here in the first floor. My first guess. Yeah, okay, so I just gotta, let's look and see where the quad is. Or if anything is even labeled quad. Oh, what the fuck? Now all of a sudden I can't read? Now all of a sudden I can't read? Maybe this way then. Yeah, I knew that. Fuck. Shit. Oh, it actually looks like we're still... Fuck me. We're not supposed to be in the garden. We're still in the town. Yeah, that's fine. Damn. Where is this quad area they speak of? How am I supposed to all of a sudden just, know where the hell that is? That's blocked. Stage located. I'm lost. I'm lost. Oh, fuck me. It is on the... I know where it is. I know where it is. God damn it. Pick us up, bitch. I remember the area where when it was all Master Norg against us and the enemy like Balam students or whatever. There's a part where we had to fight some, and then 3 seed members jumped down from, I would say, the rafters, but there was a stage right there. That's where I'm supposed to head. I want to say it's bottom left. What? No. Armory. Let's go with this. This is quad. This might be cafeteria. It is quad. Sweet. Sweet. Well, hello there, lady. Quite the mess here. Phew, this is so bad. Yeah, it's been crazy with guard movement crashing in FH. Lots happened. Yeah, no, I really wanted to see a band perform on the stage. I even had my eyes set on a few people, too. Oh, well. I don't think she likes Irvin, so let's not force that upon her. Come on, I'm sure you can still do something. Well, be sensitive. That's weird. Oh, being sensitive? You're the last person I expect to cheer me up. I must really look depressed. Oh well, that's what's so weird. I care just like everyone else. It's just that there are too many things that can't be helped. Why bother talking about everything? There you go again into your own little world, and you're not going to share anything, huh? Yeah, whatever. Why is she teasing me? I was just trying to help. Well, I think I'm feeling better. Don't worry about me, Squall. Hurry and you help her. I'm out of here. Alrighty. Well, this is the headmaster speaking. Please come to my office. Oh, what now? Guess there's no point feeling blue. That's right, let's get the fun started. Fun? What fun? I'm so... So, like, first, we'll ask the FH technicians if they can fix the stage. If they can fix the garden, this should be a piece of cake for them. Do you think they'll do it? Don't worry, I'll back you. I'm sure they'll do it. That means, yep, you can have your band perform on the stage. Woohoo! Alright, let's get this show on the road. Score, baby, I'm all set to make my move. That's horrible. Horrible. That about covers my report, sir. I also heard a report from Selfie just a moment ago. He said that the diary is open to everyone. The diary is open to everyone to see. Gee. Maybe you should have a look. What does that mean? Oh, and one more thing. It appeared that the Galbadians were searching for El alone. They seem to be their main objective. I believe that Sorceress Adea is behind all of this. Elle has the ability to allow people to experience the past. Yeah, she's magical. Maybe the sorceress is after her for this ability. What other reason could there be? What if Elle is the sorceress's daughter? What if Sid is... I feel like they would have been talking like that, I don't know. But if Elle has superpowers, then you related to the sorceress? So now the Galbadians are working for the sorceress, and we're searching for Elle and everything. Regardless of whether they found her or not, they had orders to burn the city down. That would help reduce the number of potential places where she could hide. That's right. Most likely the sorceress will not stop this onslaught until Elle is found. She will continue to hunt her and burn everything in her path. Can't wait any longer. So he's finally going official, about time. This is Headmaster Sid. I have an announcement to make. I have an important news that I'm going to share with all of you. The garden is being repaired right now. We'll leave FH, Fisherman's Horizon, immediately after it's finished. We're going on a journey. Had a journey. Sal was waiting for food. He's bumped into the lady. This is a journey to defeat the sorceress. Garden will now be used as a mobile base. Whoa. The administration of Garden will be run by myself and the staff, as usual. This journey will involve many battles. A well-qualified leader is needed for this. Oh, this is like the beginning of the game in a sense. This is the beginning of the main task at hand. Therefore, I am appointing Squall as your new leader. Even though, we were already tasked with taking out the sorceress, now it's like this is like a legitimate cause. Are you serious? From now on, Squall will be the leader. He will decide our destination and battle plan. What? Everyone, please follow his orders. I believe this. What? If there are any objections, please come see me in person. Don't even have a choice? Squall, we're under your command from now on. This is your fate. It is your destiny to lead the way in defeating the sorceress. Maybe Sid just doesn't want to be responsible for all his decisions. Don't talk about this like it's been decided since my birth. I don't mind fighting the sorceress. It's unavoidable as long as I'm a seed member. What? I'm a seed member? What if I quit? Quit, then what? What do I have left? I quit. I quit. Don't even want to think about it. Just stop thinking. Just have to do as I was told. Man the garden and kill the sorceress. How does Headmaster Sid expect me to take care of everyone? It'd be best to go fight the sorceress soon and end this nonsense. But isn't she the headmaster's wife? He wants us to kill his wife. What does it feel like to give an order like that? Hey everyone. Here's our producer, Selfie. If the garden goes mobile, you can travel across water, maybe just shallow water, but must be outland. Okay. So much. Search as much of the world as you can without touching it. Oh! Because that's the next fight, and that's the Cerberus versus Alexander situation you're talking about? We'll be holding the concert as planned. The performance isn't just for us, though. It's also for Squall, you know, to congratulate him on his recent promotion. Sounds fun. So, who's gonna perform? We are. Yeah, right. We'll try to do most of the side stuff then, right as we can, as soon as we get mobile. Kidding. Oh no. Count me out. I have no musical aptitude. I'm sure this guide will be like, and now you have this stuff available. Oh, really? I gotta see this. I know that there's like CC, there's the card challenges where it's like the CC groups, but I'm gonna try to do those off stream. Let's just give it a try. We have everything ready and all we need is 4 people. This is gonna be fun. Oh, sorry, Renault, but you're not gonna be a member. This is fucked up. You're leaving me out. We have something more important for you to do. So what are we gonna do? I mean, basically, we're all amateurs, right? Even if you hand us instruments, we won't be able to do anything. First, I want to ask you guys something. Okay, you know I took over this event after I transferred to Balam, right? I have the composition that the last producer recommended to me, but everything got all messed up after the garden started moving. There's supposed to be only 4 scores that go with composure, but I got 8 scores here. What does that mean? Pretty simple. 4 other scores from the different composition got mixed up and composition, sorry, and the 4 scores that Sophie had. Oh man, no, KG, that's all good. It's all good. I'll I mean, yeah, next time when I see you again, I'll get you updated on what's going on. Where are you at in Fallout 4? That's one that I would want to replay. Everyone talks so much shit about Fallout 4, but that's one that I don't think I ever finished Fallout 4. I've definitely played Fallout 3 a bunch, Fallout New Vegas. I've played the originals, and I've been spending a lot of time on Fallout 76 lately. But 4, I only played, like, I just never finished it. So we have to find the 4 original scores before we... Right, so I have the answers to this. I just don't know if I want to do a slow song or a fast song. I think for the upbeat... I think fast might be fun. Only way we're going to find them is to play all 8 scores. So I want you guys to pick up any instrument, 1 person at a time, and play it. Urban knows the composition, so he'll choose which 4 are the right ones. Let's get started. Oh, you're already on the DLCs? Nice, yeah, for sure. That's cool, man. Alright, how about Zell? So for fast song, it's guitar, flute, tap, and violin. Wait, tap? As in someone's gonna be tap dancing? What? How's this? Okay, sounds good. Oh, you're allowed to play through all of the instruments, and you, using your ears, have to find out which ones match. I would have been able to do that. I feel very confident I would have been able to do that. Flute. I'll have Urban play the violin. This works good. He looks like someone that would play it. He's got that fiddle, baby. Next, Selfie will be doing... Selfie's gonna be tap dancing. Selfie's gonna be doing tap. Is it tap dancing? It is tap dancing. Oh my god. That's epic. And then we'll give Quistis the flute. That's awesome. Too, I totally believe that she would know how to play the flute. I totally believe Irving would know how to play the fiddle, the violin. I totally know. I would believe that. I would also believe that Irving would also know how to play the acoustic guitar. But you know, that's a common one. A lot of people know. Maybe Zell knowing it's not so crazy. I think it would have actually been pretty good if Zell was the tap dancer. But it makes sense with Selfie. We're good. We're good. I know. How great is that? I didn't even know that was going to be an option. I'm so glad I chose fast song. The slow song would take bass guitar, piano, saxophone, and electric guitar, which is fine. But, like, the flute, love the flute, love violin, and guitar. This is a good, to have tap dancing. That's great. Is this, yeah, it sounds good to me. All right. Okay, we have until tonight to practice for the performance. You're up. You can count on me. It's gonna be a blast. Yeah. So yeah, yeah. I'm bored. What's everybody doing? Are we about to go show up? That's gonna be. And everyone's gonna. It's. I think it's supposed to be a surprise. It's supposed to cheer us up or congratulate Squall. Here he comes. Oh, look, she's all dressed up. Okay, he's all yours. Oh, it's a date. That's her job. All right, we should go back to our room. He looks nice. Like the Lady of the Lake, or maybe Samara from The Grudge. She looks wonderful. Someone's up. You look so down. Come on, Squall. How old are you? You're still a teenager. Why don't you act like one for a change? It's tired. Okay, come on. Let's go to the concert. Oh, what? I don't think this matters. I'll say, I don't know. Yes, okay, let's go. Oh, the other one would have said I'm not in the mood, and that one was sure why not. So she convinced you, eh? Looking good together. This is awkward. So, like, I found this place. It's perfect for you. Give me a break, I know. It's by the stage. You can't miss it. I left an old magazine there. Oh, thank me later. Have fun. Just let it all out tonight. Well, I'm interested in the magazine. This guy's sick. Yeah. Are you finished? I might be there later with a special someone, too. Oh, get out of here. What's up? Oh, well. Jeez, yeah, total cough block. Sure. Let's hear some music. Squall, you big stud. What? This is all for you. Congratulations. Enjoy the show. You know what? Don't let him get away. Whatever. He just doesn't care. Ready? A 1 and a 2 and a 3. I love that Selfie is front stage with the tap dance, guys. If I didn't give her that, she probably would have been front stage regardless. Oh, no, they mix it up. On this one, it shows twist this. Oh, if I would have done the other one. I don't know. That's so strange. Why do I have 2 views? I wonder if they can play some double time. Oh, Quistis doesn't have her flute in her hand. God damn you. So the music doesn't increase. But look at those movements. Wonderful. Great song, guys. Alright, so here's that magazine. This looks like the place he was talking about. Oh, a naughty magazine? What the fuck? Why would he do that? I thought he was kidding. Wanted to talk about something, right? Oh my god. What is it? Oh, well, it's about your promotion. Things are gonna get real tough for you. I don't want to think about it. Well, I'm sure there will be a lot of difficult things that you'll have to deal with from now on. We were talking about that, saying how you probably try to handle everything on your own. Or you will. They know you too well. I do too, although I haven't been around you that long. You know, when you start thinking, you tend to frown like that. Whoa. You got moves. Yep, Dowso, I've been falling behind and just so much shit to do. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say there's that much stuff to do, but there has been some things that have kind of like made me fall behind in my timing getting through these games. So yeah, I figured, okay, I get on a little earlier. Maybe help me catch up a little bit. But I got on a little earlier and I just did something else that was a big waste of time. So yeah, I'm not learning. Oh, come on, I'm sorry. But really, we were saying that, well, you can't handle everything on your own. Yeah. Oh, what the fuck? She just shoved him in the water. Oh, it's not water. Oh, whoa. Cool. It's weird, the reflections, they're like, we're like invisible. That's it. Just let out anything. Anything. We want you to talk to us a little more. That's all. You know, if there's anything you want to tell us or anything we can do, don't hesitate to let us know. I know it's not easy, but I wish you could trust us and rely on us a little. Why that untrusting? Maybe I'm this way because I'm scared. Nothing lasts. It feels great to have friends who believe in you and adults you can rely on. That's why it's so dangerous, especially if you become used to it. Someday you're bound to lose everything. Everybody around you will be. And what are you left with? Nothing, nobody, so miserable. And it's inevitable. It's so hard to recover from something like that. I never ever want to deal with that again. I can't, even if it means being alone. Are we talking about like him losing his parents? Or what he thinks is him? For the rest of my life. What a night. Great music. Good looking guy. Not only is he good looking, he's the sweetest guy. A great listener. Right now, he's seriously thinking about what I said. She's saying this all out loud. He's shy and doesn't say anything, but I know. She's creating them, yeah. So what do you think? None of our business? I appreciate your concern, but no buts. Think about it. Oh, just think about this. This might be the only time we'll all be together. So as long as we're together, we might as well enjoy each other's company. Just talk, right? It's for now, huh? Forget it. I don't want friends who won't be around tomorrow. Oh, what? You never know, man. Gosh, you're such a pessimist. There are no guarantees in the future. That's why today, the time we have now, is important. Squall, we want to help you. As much as we can for as long as we can. We all love you. There, I said it. Please don't freak out. We just want to live. Live through this time with you together. Keep it in the back of your mind. Call on us whenever you need. We'll be waiting. Like I said, you know what's going to happen in the future, but I have a feeling we'll be together for a while. So what's on your mind? You have any dreams, Squall? Anything you want to do with your life? I've never thought about it. It's something I'd rather not talk about. What about you? I don't know. Guess I'd rather not talk about the future either. But right now, I want to stay right here, like this. Ah, cliche. They're not even touching each other. But at the end of Final Fantasy VII, there's a moment before going into the Northern Cave or whatever it is, where Cloud says, "Hey, everyone, go home, leave, and if you come back with the reason why you're fighting. And if you don't come back, we understand, but make sure you find that reason before you come back." And there's a part right afterwards where it's just him and Tifa and the whole cool. Oh, I wish this moment would last forever. I'm all alone, but I'm doing my best. That's the spirit, kid. I'll be okay without you, sis. Be okay. I'll be able to take care of myself. Second time we saw that flashback, I'm pretty sure it's Squall. Squall, Squall, please report to the bridge media. What is it now? Wait, where is this supposed to go? Ah, shit. You know what? Maybe is probably headmaster's office. You know what? I should probably just look at this. And right back on. Oh, we have to head to the bridge. The bridge. Yeah, which I believe now is the headmaster's office, so floor 3. And then we're gonna get control of the garden. Hot diggity damn. Got the garden. So we have to go to, not Galbadia Garden, but we do have to go to Delling City to get Renoa's card from her father. And, oh, well, hello. Greetings, Commander. Don't call me that, says Squall. Well, what are we supposed to call you? What the hell? Thought you should have a title. So Quistis and I decided on Commander. Sorry to carry things out on our own, but Zoo and I are assigned duty. I'll take care of all the supplies needed in the garden, and I'll help take care of the students from with Dr. Katawaki. That's cool. He's got a whole crew. All he has to do is just focus on making the tough decisions. Everyone else would deal with the rest. We can just focus on our destination and battle plan. And will you let Selphie rest a while? I think she's exhausted from the missile-based mission. No shit. Give you some rest. How does that sound to you? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Fine. Alright, I have some reports for you already. Hey, Squall. Who are you? What? Oh man, it's me. We passed the seat exam together. I can't believe you forgot me. Dude, his back was turned. And I remember Headmaster Sig giving him advice. Something to do with like standing out. Do something to stand out or whatnot. I can't remember. Oh, he's heartbroken. Well, it's just like you to forget. By the way, you know the FH technician were fixing the garden, right? They just finished, meaning the garden's ready to go anytime. Oh yeah, I'll be piloting the garden. I mean, everything about piloting. Let me know when you want to go. Any suggestions on where we could go? Why don't we go back to Balam? We don't know what's happened since we left. Besides, Balam may be their next target, Harbor Town, just like Horizon. You're right, Squall. What do you think? I know. So now we'll be free to travel. In order to continue the story, you need to head to Balam Town. However, there are a multitude of side quests that you can now complete, including so much. Holy crap! Yeah, we're gonna be doing the side quests, guys, which is cool because that means that once we get done with these, like I looked to see what side quests were in this game, and like it looks like this is it. Like it looks like we can do them all right now, and then that way for the rest of the game, it's just story. Just story. So I don't think I'm gonna have KG when we do Odin, but I do remember the little bits of advice he gave, so we'll be prepared for that. Card Club, side quest, Tonberry King, Guardian Force. Holy crap. CC group, the card game, I'll be doing that off stream. Because it looks like I have to go around and like win a certain amount of games before I can challenge like the leader of that area. That's gonna take some time. I definitely want to do it and I will do it, but so you can get Tonberry King Guardian Force as well. Yeah, are we ready to go? Yeah, I'm gonna say ready to go, but we're just gonna be landing and going back onto the Fisherman's Horizon. Meltdown. Have any meltdowns? I don't think they explained that to me. Okay, I guess. Oh, he's incredibly easy to defeat. That's funny. Alright, yeah, let's do Odin first. It looks like Central Ruins are also good. It is also where you go to get the mic. Is also where you get the Tonberry King Guardian Force, to which I again wouldn't mind it, but I don't know, that's okay. I'll have to junction stuff after because I'm not 100%. Oh, what? That one we can't actually... It's funny. You can only get to by driving into it. Alright. There's a couple cards I want to get from Weird, and then we'll be heading to the Cetra ruins to try to get Odin. Might have to do some quick grinding to level up ability, but might be a little bit along with that. Let's see. Now is a good time for us to do all the junctioning. Pretty sure Zal and Quista should have all the men. Yeah. As for other stuff, okay. So Junction Exchange, Irving with Zal, Quistis with Renault. And we junction properly what everyone should have junction. He only has 2, but it seems good enough for later, but for Noah, she definitely has to have Carbuncle. That gives the auto haste. Siren, I believe. There it is. Those 3. We only have encounter half right now. See how... Oh, did I not... Oh my god, did I just junction everything with... That wasn't supposed to get those. Alright. Wait and save, use a 10. Up. Nice. Alright, so hopefully now we can go down and challenge the mayor of the town as well as his wife. Oh boy, I hope they're in here. I hope they're up here. Yay! Mostly there's a hidden... There it is. Ultima, hidden drop point. Only the once, so we're gonna have to give that to Squall. Curious if anything changes with this. Not enough Ultimas to really make a difference, I guess, but that's okay. Alright, here we go. We don't know what sudden death is. Maybe if we're tied, it goes to one more. Pretty sure I still win if I hit this. Hell yeah. But he didn't drop what I wanted. Abaddon? That's awesome. Pretty sure he has the Quetzalcoatl card. And his wife has Urban's card. Mistake, buddy. They'll probably get one, but it's not gonna be enough to win. Good. Also do not have what else. Here's the Buell. What have I destroyed already? I don't remember. Come on, dude, give me what I need. Damn. That's the fucking Nord. I'm totally getting that. I didn't know he had that. Master Nord or Shumi tribe. That's what that is. Oh, he also has Fujin and Raijin. Oh my god, I want more than one. I'm gonna get Fujin and Raijin. Should have saved. They got a good one like that. There it is. Here's the Quetzalcoatl one. Fuck. I put this here and take that one. So someone has to win, it looks like. No draws. Why Biggs and Wedge? They switched one out on me. Oh, fuck me. I was nervous about that. At the end, I was like, I think I won, but I just don't know for sure. Alright, let's get that Quetzalcoatl. Hell yes. Let's go save. We'll be coming right back. We're gonna get the Irving card from the lady. Part of me wants to get that Shumi tribe one from that guy, from the mayor. Nice. Nothing good? That's not good. There he is. There he is. That's the card we're looking for. We gotta win this one. Okay. Nice. Go. Easy peasy. Irvin Hours. What was it? Okay.